Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you have any of those little hypes, I would appreciate if you would use one on this channel. Now, guys, Lori, the dream expert, came out with, and this was a few days ago, but you know that I've been in these ice storms. It's like I'm in Canada instead of Tennessee. So we're going to listen to her, and and it's like she's comparing Gypsy Rose with a psychopath. So we're going to listen in to what she had to say about this.
When you hear the word psychopath, you probably imagine someone like this. But more often, psychopaths actually look like this or this. The lady on the left is Nanny Doss. She killed 4 husbands, 2 children, one of her sisters, her mother, 2 grandsons, and a mother-in-law. And the one on the right is Karla Homolka, who was involved in the murder of her own sister and 2 teenaged girls. Neither looked dangerous. Neither.
And guys, also with the looking dangerous, just like when people first hear Gypsy Rose speak, they sometimes notice that she is, the softness in her voice and almost childlike candidness that lingers in even in her adulthood. She's got that gentleness, but to a lot of us, that gentleness feels at odds with the violence of her crime. And the contrast, it can be unsettling.
Appeared disturbed. These very normal, even pleasant-looking faces concealed something deeply evil. Dr. Carl Giacono, who I've been speaking with and who will be contributing to the docuseries that Becca and I have been working on, told me that this is called the mask of sanity. And it's not just a normal outward appearance that the psychopath puts on, but it's also a very seemingly normal behavior that the psychopath puts on.
And guys, we know how she does it because she tries to mirror so many people. But guys, a true psychopath, by comparison, often presents with a polished charm or a cool detachment, a confidence that masks an emotional void. Gypsy's demeanor, it is just, you can see that mask erupt in Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And sometimes we can even see that mask kind of fall.
Such as making cake pops, playing good little mommy, or even spouting advice on a podcast.
And don't forget her trying to spew all of these Bible verses like she has changed her life, like she is living this virtual life that we know she's not.
In Gypsy's case, the mask of sanity works particularly well because it is reinforced by a small stature, a baby voice, and a victim narrative.
And that's why she pushes that victim narrative so much. That's why she always has to play the victim. She's always playing a victim. And that is why, because that's part of her mask, is the victim mentality. And that's why it's so important for her to keep up this victim mentality.
That's why so many people still believe her despite the mountain of overwhelming evidence that she is a monster. The brain struggles to reconcile small baby-voiced victim with brutality. The public isn't seeing psychopath. The public is seeing fragile.
And that's what she wants us all to see. That's what she wants everybody to see. And in my opinion, that's why she likes to have all these young people on her chats, because they are asking her all of these silly questions. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite dish? Have you noticed that? Because she avoids the hardball questions.
Another chilling thing I learned from Dr. Chicano is that after committing the murder, the psychopath feels unusually calm. O.J. Simpson apparently slept very well after murdering Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman.
And if you remember how Gysy acted right afterward, she was eating, he's eating a brownie. Next, he'll be eating me. Y'all remember that? Famous words of a psychopath. How could anybody even think of that after their mother was so brutally deleted?
And Gysy, after murdering her mother, well, as you recall, she giggled and talked about eating brownies and other things.
He's eating a brownie. But later he will be eating me.
Listen to that laugh. Listen to it. It is just evil. In my opinion, it just sounds evil.
This is precisely why the Truth Train movement came to be. To rip off Gysy's mask of sanity, to remove the filter, and to reveal the ugly truth. The threat was never contained. It was released, it was rebranded, and it was given a microphone. As for the docuseries that Beck and I have been working on that will expose the truth, well, it is now in industry hands, which is great news. Now, of course, there are still no guarantees, but it is continuing to move forward. And the feedback we've been getting is extremely encouraging. So keep your positive mojo coming, because so far it's working.
So, guys, it is just ridiculous. It is just ridiculous that people, after they see these FOIAs, they're not seeing Gysy for what she really is. She's a danger to society. And with her having a platform with so many young people on it, it's disturbing. And it's disturbing that we have let this, in my opinion, psychopath out into society. Guys, tell me what you think. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.